So MedFlex, can you explain what metabolic flexibility is? And is
Yes.
that a way you're supposed to live or something you do for a short time?
Yes. So I heard this term recently, had no idea what it was. I started researching it and I was like, wow, this is a cool concept. Basically, what it says is that your body needs to be metabolically flexible, which means it can burn different types of fuels. The two major fuels we like to burn in our body are carbs and fats. And so a metabolically flexible person can burn carbs well, can burn fat well. However, most people are metabolically inflexible and they can't do it. Think about it like this, Rach. Think of a hybrid car. A hybrid car has a battery and it has gasoline it can use for fuel sources. When the battery runs out, then the car switches over to gasoline and it can keep going. That hybrid car is metabolically flexible. However, when you look at a gasoline powered car, that car can only burn gas for fuel. So when the tank is empty, it doesn't go anymore. You got to put more gas in it. That car is metabolically inflexible. So on this program in 6 weeks, I'm going to help you be able to change your metabolic flexibility so you can burn whatever fuel you are seeing. And Rach, you know, every time I do one of these books, I have a Facebook group who does it early so I get feedback from them. So I had a great Facebook group, and people can join at home, by the way. It's free. It's called Metflex Diet. Join my group. You have me. I do Zooms. I help people
MedFlex
lose weight.
diet,
Netflix diet.
just like
But
the
look,
book.
I want to show you some pictures. The first one is Lisa Davenport. She lost 17 pounds in just the 6 weeks, but she also lost 8 inches. And another thing about Lisa is she used my Metflex diet workbook. So I created something I've never done before, which is a daily workbook to make you accountable. Only takes 7 minutes a day, and she maximized her results. The next person is Jill Cox Cordova. He lost 11 and a half pounds and he lost 8 3/4 inches also in just the 6 weeks on Netflix diet in our group. But here's the deal. There are three things you can do really to do it. You can exercise, you can do intermittent fasting, and you can do something called cyclical ketosis. Now, everyone knows that ketosis basically means that your body doesn't have any carbs or glucose to burn, so it starts to burn fat. And that's how the keto diets work. But my program is a little different. It's a cyclical keto program, which means that you cycle in and out of it. You don't stay in it for a long period of time. You do 5 or 6 days in keto, and then you do 1 or 2 days in carb loading days. So let me explain to you why that makes a difference. When you're doing keto, you're going to be eating more fats. You have to be careful with fats. Fats also have some negative consequences. So I would like people to understand what a keto day looks like. You're going to be eating things like avocados here that I have. These are good fats. You're going to have avocado, you're going to have flaxseed, you're going to have nut butter, and then you're also going to have protein. So you're going to have protein from eggs, from seafood, fish. I have salmon here, has a great omega-3s, and also lean protein from chicken. Now, I want to show you a graph so people can understand what a keto day looks like. In this chart here, you will see, Rach, that 70 to 80% of your calories for the day are going to come from fat when you're on a keto day. 10 to 20% will come from protein, and then about 5 to 10% will come from your carbs. Remember, we want to have low carbs on keto because when we have lower carbs, our body then goes into our fat and uses that for energy. So that is what a keto day looks like.
I find this fascinating.
I'm going to show you guys what a carb day will look like. So let's look at the graphic here. So on a carb day, the numbers are very different. So you're going to have 70% of your calories are coming from carbs, 20% from protein, and 10% from fat. Completely the opposite of what we were seeing before as far as the carbs and fats. Now, the beauty of the carb days is you get to load it up for 2 days a week. So you get to have pasta, you get to have pizza. But I also want you to have what are called complex carbs. Those carbs are important because they raise your blood sugars more slowly, they're digested more slowly, and they're healthier. They have some fiber in them. So I have some things here. So you see I have some brown rice, I have some quinoa, I have some kale, and fruits and vegetables and sweet potatoes, not white potatoes, but sweet potatoes. So these are the complex carbs and many others you can have.